I saw the Visions thing. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, it's so.
It looks amazing.
Did you? So I accidentally watched there was like an English trailer going around first, but
Yeah,
then
I watched that.
And part of it, there's a part where they're
Japanese.
speaking in Japanese, but then I went back and watched just the whole Japanese version. I was like, dude, I kind of want to just watch that in sub and not watch
I watched the sub version of the trailer and I was blown away.
But the English version has like a lot of like big name actors that are voice acting in it too.
Sure. I mean, I'm not against.
I
do it.
I just said that I would prefer to do the sub, but I was just also saying like I would do either or, but because clearly they got a lot of actors in it. But
Yeah. Which one was your favorite? I love the one where the girl pulls out like 6 arms.
oh yeah,
The black and white one. That one looks amazing. Some of them look like the guys who made Afro Samurai.
well, there's like 7 different studios that are all doing these.
Mhm.
I like the one that had the
Dude, who pulls out the lightsaber like this?
that was cool.
That was lit!
There's one where like it's like I only saw the trailer once, so I don't remember fully. But it was like the guy was on a speeder. It was like a Sith. It was like a Sith guy or like a dark side user with like a red lightsaber on a speeder, and the guy stands out. It's either a frozen lake or like a barren field, and he like whips out and like slashes. I'm like, oh shit! It's so cool.
It looks amazing.
Hey everybody,
I'm Adam.
I'm Will.
And I'm Sam, and we are
Working Title! Yeah! Guys, we're back.
Woo!
It's Marvel, the What If series.
Tonight we have Season 1, Episode 2, What If T'Challa Became Star-Lord. Last episode was Captain Carter taking over the role of Captain America, now Captain Britain. It was a pretty darn good start, animation-wise and voice actor-wise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what they're going to do going forward. Yeah. And I'm excited for tonight's episode specifically. This was one of the ones that I was looking forward to from the trailer because it has both T'Challa and I'm believing the Guardians, which were like part of my favorite movie. So
Yeah.
Chris I saw Yondo.
I can only hope.
And this is Chadwick Boseman's last performance, so
Oh my
as
gosh.
T'Challa.
Rest in peace, dude.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
But, guys, if you liked the video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, comment down below what you thought about our reaction. If you guys want to support the channel, Patreon's in the description. You can watch shows 1 week in advance, you can vote on new shows, and you can just help us out. We appreciate you guys.
And this is non-market substitute, guys. If you like the What If series, make sure you go watch it on Disney Plus first, and then come back and watch your boys at the Working Title Reaction channel right here. We're gonna punch it.
Bow!
Dance for me, baby.
I think it's just like
Oh, okay.
frozen. Dead.
We're just having a day here on this planet.
Planet.
Yeah.
I feel you.
We need to get taken by Star-Lord's gang. What is it? The Ravengers?
Yeah, the Ravengers. I hope you're right where it's like an all-out war between like
Oh, dude.
the Ravengers and Wakanda.
Oh, that'd be so amazing.
lit. That would be so lit. Imagine this just doesn't work. LOL.
It would be that kind of day.
It would be. We're here.
We out here. Are we all doing the pillow on the lap day?
Ah, fuck it.
Ah!
The back is killing me.
Ah!
I won't.
Isn't it comfortable though?
It is pretty comfy.
I don't feel conscious about my legs now.
Zoom in on the kneecap now.
Will just does a nonchalant upskirt.
Ooh. Cowboy flame strike, something. Yeah, baby.
Rolling.
Benicio.
Tell Toro.
I want to see M'Baku. That's all I want from this.
M'Baku versus Drax.
Yes.
I'm the Watcher.
I think he'll have his own story.
The Watcher.
Yeah.
He's getting it right now. Technically, all he does is watch.
Under the question, what if? Countless stories that fill them.
Here we
But in
go.
a multiverse of infinite,
This is where he found the power
or by the nature
stone. I
of
don't
your
know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get what you didn't want, Sam?
Hey, he didn't do
Okay,
it.
they skipped it.
We already missed it.
Identify yourself.
Who, me? I am just an ordinary junker.
Aw.
But there is one name you may know me by.
Is he making other?
Star-Lord.
Hey, let's go. I was about
And
to
they
bring
know
that
him.
up. Yeah.
Oh, got him.
You were amazing.
The labels on go.
I'm right here. Hit me.
Oh, my lord.
Did he break
That
something?
is what we're here for. Do it again, but this time faster. Hard. I said a Ravager never flies solo.
I said shotgun! Shotgun, damn it!
Hey!
Okay.
That's such a cool weapon.
You use it to jumpstart the
Damn,
Command's
I
dying
kind of
star.
wish this
Save
was a
that
thing.
system from
Yeah.
destruction.
Ah.
As well as
The beginning of his journey was much more down to earth.
I'm tired of living in a bubble. There's an entire world out there, Baba.
Yes, one of war, violence,
That looks cool.
hatred,
Yeah, that's the
Right
point of no
place.
return.
Right
Oh, kid.
or in some instances,
Oh, look at that. Watch
the
this
wrong
back
place at the wrong time. A Ravager spacecraft was arriving on Earth to abduct the spawn of the celestial ego.
Wow.
Hell, I mean, like, everything in space is pretty much what he already gets in Wakanda. Like, Wakanda's
Yeah.
pretty much space.
Yeah. It's space on Earth.
Look at that. Oh, this is Rodby.
Yes.
Yes!
Do you think there's any clubs like this on Earth? Or at least close to it?
I know so many
Probably like Dubai.
Yeah.
True.
You wanna go to Dubai?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do a vlog.
A vlog. Working title vlogs.
Support us on Patreon.
Yes.
How exactly did you stop Thanos, the mad titan?
What?
Stopped him.
Oh, no, I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm wrong.
Oh.
Charlie here showed me there was more than one way to reallocate the universe.
What?
Sometimes the best weapon in your arsenal is just a good argument. Aye, aye, Commander.
What?
What?
Certainly my plan was not without its merits.
Is he a Ravager with them?
I think so.
And I'm pretty sure it's efficient.
I love
Wait,
this.
then.
This is amazing.
Oh my
Ah!
Please.
Send to my wife and daughter.
I would prefer.
Oh, his daughter and wife are alive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not dead.
Oh, this is so sad.
I don't know. He looks pretty good from where I'm standing.
Hello.
Sheesh.
Whoa.
Nebula.
What the?
When I was young, Yondu attempted to return me to Wakanda, but it had been destroyed.
What?
I'm sorry.
Dang.
His vacancy or Quill not going to space means the end for his place, which
We're calm.
Quill ruins everything, is what I'm saying.
And with a payload the size we're talking,
We could feed billions of people and millions of wild.
I tried to get them into counseling. He said
also known as
the collector.
As in the most ruthless campaign in the intergalactic underworld?
Straight, Tavon saw an opening and filled the power
I
vacuum.
was literally gonna say the vacuum is there.
So long as the collector's involved, we are not.
He looks like a boss, dude.
Yeah, he does.
The big jacket.
Like Conor McGregor walking out on the stage when he was fighting Floyd with the big jacket.
the collector's got a famous kink for exotic flora and fauna. The embers will be housed with the rest of his conquests here.
A museum that doubles as his base of operations.
Am I getting trap vibes?
Whoa. Nowhere. I forgot it looks like that.
Tanale Tavan,
Dude.
collector.
Oh.
my dearest Nebula, aren't you?
Dog.
My guess, he's compensating for something.
Oh, the duck.
Yeah, or small, if you catch my drift.
Dude, we have to go.
Dude.
Oh, is it a Wakanda ship? Yes, let's go. It is.
Son of a gun. Son of a gun. I damn near said it.
T'Challa,
Baba.
you are out there. You are one bright, burning light in the night sky of billions.
With your family.
You are not my family.
You put him in a cage too.
I must apologize for all that awkwardness back there, Nebula. I simply abhor drama.
Your outfit could suggest otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes, if you want.
Dissect him and strip his remains for parts.
How could you do this to us? To my best friend T'Challa. You are
My best friend.
No.
too solid strange story.
Relax, new guy. I'm here to rescue you.
Not like you to change your mind.
No, not like that, Karina. Even by a slave's standard, you are foolish.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought that was
Korg for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Kind of being leaves a party without saying goodbye.
I'm trying to look for Easter eggs too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Helena's
Oh,
Hela's
that
helmet.
woman has taste. A necrosaur.
Oh, jeez. Nice. Let's go. Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Nice.
Go.
Not crazy.
Thanos.
Man.
Yeah.
Mad Titan.
His natural strength should be fine.
Yeah.
It was these two and Hulk.
Karma.
Maybe you haven't had. A Ravager never flies solo.
Nice. On time today.
Ain't no way in hell I was gonna leave here without my kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll take that.
Good shot.
Thanos. Thanos.
What did they do?
Doesn't it create life? The freaking planet grows out of him. Yeah.
Oh, it's like the thing from Hellboy too.
Giant life
Whoa.
grows out of him.
It's a beanstalk.
Yeah, book it.
I'm sure they're doing fine.
Not really.
Oh. Oh. Let's go. Let's go.
It's like,
Oh! Oh, you're going in, baby. Oh!
Nice.
There is not a corner in this galaxy beyond my grasp.
Where's Howard?
Look,
drinking.
It's happy hour, dude.
True.
On any planet, among any people, there ain't no place in this galaxy where you don't belong. Where you want to be? That's the question, isn't it? You're just gonna have to follow your heart on that one, Mr. Star-Lord.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Baba, my son. I'm sorry it took me so long. Let me introduce you to the family I made along the way.
You must be T'Challa's father. Pleased to meet you, sir. Your son is a galactic hero.
Like actual.
That sounds an awful lot like genocide.
No, because it's random.
It's random.
I mean, I am still wondering how exactly my son came to be in your spaceship.
Funny story. You see, I took this job
I
and...
was lost, Baba. Yondu found me.
Peter, can't spare a little time for dear old Dad?
Too bad this might spell the end of the world. But that's a story for another day.
Oh.
So everybody really does die in the end.
I guess so.
Oh no.
Oh. Shout out Chadwick, we love you.
Yeah.
Like, this is a good, like, what if scenario. I don't know if it needs its whole... Like, the movies that they're stemming from are great by themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you. I mean, I feel like we're going to see that, or feel that way a lot about these things. Like, of course, I'm going to want a zombies Marvel film. But,
Yeah.
like, how much will that cater to the... This actually could probably cater to a lot of people more so than maybe a zombies Marvel, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I just, like... I don't think Marvel would ever do that.
Yeah, it was really cool, and it was nice because it was a lot different than the last one, where the last one was really just playing off the whole movie.
Yeah.
Whereas this was like
sped up and a completely different story.
Yeah, and it had like, I mean, yeah, there's like elements that are similar to Guardians 1, but it was overall very different, just considering like who's playing what roles and everything. I really enjoyed it, and it's I don't know. It was like part of me enjoyed it all the whole way, but then I felt sad just knowing that was like Chadwick's like last time.
Yeah.
But it's a good send off, I think.
Yeah, it was very. I think everything mixed really well from the two different films. I think there was enough crossover qualities that made it feel like perfectly real. If it was ever supposed to be a what if scenario,
yeah,
that is what's nice about the two that we've gotten, and I'm assuming going forward I'll feel the same way. Like. Every scenario brought up so far out of the two, and how many episodes? You said 9. I think we get 8 or 9
each of the seasons.
I hope the trend continues where, like, these feel like they could have easily happened. Like, it doesn't feel like a far stretch.
Yeah.
Like, Peggy Carter was in the vicinity of that scenario. So if the Nazi blew up that base a couple minutes before he normally does, it would have worked exactly like that.
Yeah.
This scenario feels perfect. I mean, the only stretch would be how the hell did they get from Africa when they're supposed to be in North America?
Yeah.
That's the only dumb part, but it's like, whatever, this is awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool if they went and picked up the wrong kid. And I love, like, because, and this isn't a crap on Star-Lord, Chris Pratt, Peter Quill's character, I do love, like, how the butterfly effect took place in this, how, like, one person, based off maybe a difference in how they live their life, can affect, like, everything else in the next 30 years as he grows up to be a different Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Like, what? I mean, from the beginning, he's a renowned Ravenger, like, actually well-known, instead of just boosting his own name. He affects the bad guys that would have been bad guys in our films to be a type of person when they grow up.
Yeah.
And he also, like, is charitable and, like, saves people.
Yeah.
Essentially, the universe's Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Steals from the rich and helps out the poor.
So I thought that was cool. I like that aspect a lot in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like everybody's performance, too, was, like, really good.
Top
like,
tier.
Every voice actor was, like, Drax's character. I feel like everybody was voiced by the same people. And the Black Order. I don't know any of the people that play them in the Infinity War and Endgame movies, but they fit enough for this.
Yeah, I liked. I don't know. My favorite scenes were everything once we got to the bar and after. I loved. I think the Thanos thing just blew my mind. I thought that was
amazing.
So funny to think that a simple conversation with the man could have changed a long crusade that would lead to the 24 films that we literally got.
Yeah.
I mean, they pretty much reduced everything to, hey, just have a conversation with the man and maybe you can change his mind.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, could we have saved so much time? And the box office would not have be how it is right now.
Oh, for sure.
I did like that they got all the voice actors, like, or at least the majority of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nebula was there, and Benicio.
Yeah.
They definitely Josh Brolin. I mean, that was 100% him. I think even Sean Gunn was the Sean Gunn guy.
Yeah.
Chadwick, Michael Rooker.
I mean, I don't know who the pink girl was, if that was the same woman.
They had Dejan, who played Korath. I think he was the standout of the episode for me, because he was kind of a character I completely forgot about in Guardians in general, because I feel like they kind of just reduced him to a joke in the movie, the Guardians one. They did bring him back for Captain Marvel. Yeah. But once again, kind of just a throwaway character, like, forgettable.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you, like, really like Marvel, I think you're not going to really remember the guy. But this is what's nice, too, is it's different writers, I would assume, for who does this project, so you can maybe spend time on somebody that might got neglected somewhere else.
Yeah.
Kind of how I would... Okay, I haven't seen the new Suicide Squad, but based off the reviews, I'm assuming it's doing great.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to write characters well, and it doesn't work in one interpretation, but when it's brought back and done with somebody who might know a character better, all of a sudden it's like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. What parts did you guys like in this?
I mean, I liked everything, really, once they got to the Collector's hideout. What are they called again? The...
Nowhere?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Once they got got to Nowhere, I just really enjoyed it from that part on. Like, the fighting, all the little Easter eggs, like the weapons and Howard and
the dog,
and the dog, everything else going on there, and like getting to get inside the Wakanda ship too.
There's just something so satisfying about hearing Chadwick in his accent saying "dude."
Yeah,
dude, come on.
I love that line.
Yeah, that
so
was
much
funny
for no reason.
Is Nowhere where Stormbreaker was made?
No. That was a facility near a dead star. This is...
What was Nowhere?
Nowhere is ahead of a Sentinel.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see the Sentinels in the... What is the new movie coming out? Immortals?
Eternals,
you mean? Eternals.
Yeah.
What's
the Sentinel?
It's like they're like giant
beings.
robot beings.
They show one in the Vision.
Is it first Thor?
No, they show a vision of one when one had a Power Stone back in the day in a Vision in Guardians, and it had this giant hammer and crushed a planet with its hammer, just eviscerated everything. They were like these giant robotic AI beings.
They're like Galactus size, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
huge.
Is it not the things that take out the mutants?
No. The design-wise, it looks similar, so I know what you mean. It's not that. Those are like Titan size, like 15 meters, as opposed to this, which is like
bigger than a planet. Yeah.
So its head, it was the remnants of a head of one. So it's like a giant robot. Think of it as a giant sentinel.
Just from playing some of the Marvel Lego games, I think I know what it looks like. You nailed it. It looks like Galactus.
Yeah, aesthetically, everything just worked so well for me. But I'm also just a sci-fi
loved the white sheen whenever there was a light on a character. It looked spectacular.
See, that's what's funny. I commented about that in this episode. I didn't like it for the first episode.
Yeah, because it looked weird.
It did.
Maybe it's because of the beige skin of the characters, but like for this, I don't know, it felt so right.
Because I feel like it was the location, just like you're at like a galactic bar and there's crazy colored lights going on.
Like, it had a glossy effect, and I think for like World War II, like what I'm used to mentally for like those kind of films,
Dark
like
and grim.
Vintage, everything's like what's the opposite of gloss?
Well, like a grainy type of deal.
Yeah, what is the material on a car?
Matte.
Matte. I think of like matte style artistry when I think of World War II era, so it didn't work for me there.
Yeah.
For this, it's like perfect. It's like halo shiny,
futuristic,
like,
out of this world.
Like there was a shot when all the characters were in the jail cell, and then I was just looking at the lineup, and I was like, this works so well for me.
Yeah.
Like the color palettes of his purple, Yondu's blue, T'Challa's wardrobe. I mean, even on his character, it looked better on the model. I don't know why. Everything looked better in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite, but this one just worked for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, sometimes usually pilots are rough, but this episode is by far my favorite.
Yeah, I think this would have been a better like first
intro
episode.
Yeah, pilot.
And you could argue chronologically this did take
1988.
Damn it! I was gonna be like, technically speaking, but yeah, 40s.
Yeah.
I liked all the Easter eggs. I wish we got to see the collector use some. Like, is he worthy to use Mjolnir? You think, or is it that?
How to get it up there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, somebody had
or is
to
it
look
something
that
with that
thing up
gauntlet?
Put it up there right now. I mean, you got the Goddess of Death's headpiece too.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that. To think that's like the headpiece that gives you those daggers or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't work until he put the headpiece on.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Damn, I thought T'Challa was gonna put it on when he knocked it off his head, but he had that freaking magnet gauntlet thing.
No, yeah, then he just ripped it back away.
Yeah, I still love that Yondu's like. It could have been corny, but I think it would. He may be your dad, but he ain't your daddy.
I wish he said it too. What if he said that at the dinner table?
Oh, he should have.
King T'Challa.
That's like the perfect spot to do it.
If he said that to T'Chaka, I would have been like, get him out of here. Just frickin' Jazzy Jeff him out the door and just be over with it.
Yeah, I thought it was. Mike Rooker is fun to have back on board as well.
It's funny because this is like one of the ones where I would want like episodes 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
You know, like
I want to see more of this.
I could easily do a whole series for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily. Because it's just fun. Like the Guardians environment's fun. Even if the plot was we gotta fix Star-Lord's thing, like because Star-Lord is no longer Star-Lord. His dad is gonna ruin the world now, supposedly.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. It makes me feel somewhat better because I feel like the consensus is everybody in Marvel generally hates on Peter Quill. I enjoy the character. So I was a little bummed that they were like, yeah, because this idiot's not here, everything is shit. But hey, if the idiot's not in this position, the world does go to shit in the end.
Yeah.
Just to give any fans of Peter somewhat justification to continue to love him without ridicule. I'll still get ridiculed, but...
Yeah, true.
I really enjoyed that he went back to Wakanda.
Yes.
And everybody got to meet each other.
Yes.
I thought that was spectacular.
It was
like the icing on the cake.
Well, I was worried that because he had passed away, that it was going to be like he only got 70% of the voice in, and they were going to have to do like a second actor to voice in to finish off the story, or just the watcher narrates for this last 25%.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. I think this was probably project done a while back.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I would assume while they had all the cast there for Infinity War and Endgame, because they had all those actors around. So maybe they just asked to come in for like a day of voice acting for this, which would be awesome.
A lot of people commented in our first video that Peggy Carter is going to be in season 2, or Captain Carter is going to be in season 2 another story. So hopefully this will be in
season 2.
Season 2.
You said
there's 18 episodes in total they did for this.
Wow.
They're only getting 9
right
in this
now.
run.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how many. I can't even think of like 18 different. What sorry, you didn't say that. 16.
No,
there are 18.
Yeah, it'll be 9 and
iterations
9.
of Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could literally span. There could be multiple, like, back-to-back, you know what I mean, or something that might stretch out a little bit longer. Could. I don't think they'll do that, but...
I want a story where it's like all the reject characters, like a Howard the Duck mixed with, like, Korg and whoever else. Anyone you can find that's, like, a useless random to just run around together on a little fun day.
Do any of you know the significance of the astronaut dog?
I just know it's Cosmo the dog. I know people were like raving about it when it appeared in the movies. I don't know what it's referring to.
I'm just spitballing. Does it have something to do with Stan Lee? Like, was that like Stan Lee's dog or something?
I mean,
I'd be shooting in the dark as much as you.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
because that was in Guardians too, right? It was like an after credit scene or something. It wasn't specifically on him.
Yeah, that's how I knew the dog's name is from the Easter eggs pointed out back when we were growing up in high school when that film came out. Yeah, I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah,
I think this was fun, guys. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Comment down below how your minds were blown during this, or if your minds weren't blown, what you thought of this episode in general. What are you looking forward to going forward? What do you think some of the episodes we're going to be getting will be? Not just for this season, but for the following season as well. And we'll see you in the next video. Punch it!
Bah! I'm excited for the Doctor Strange and the zombie.
The zombie one.
Zams.
Yeah.